Hi, welcome to Nexus RV. My name is Dave Middleton, the Vice President and Co-Founder of Nexus. Today we're standing inside of our studio, inside of our 25,000 square foot indoor showroom. Today we're also proud to show you and feature our 23-foot non-slide Phantom Class C motorhome. People say things come in small packages, and we've delivered today. First, I want to start with the exterior. We have an upgraded extensive 3M graphics package that comes standard on every Viper. The framing is all welded steel framing. Now this is something that typically you find in the Class Cs. They weld them in aluminum. We are the only manufacturer that, as of today, that is doing their roof, their sidewalls, and their floor in high strength low alloy steel. On top of that, we vacuum bond laminate our roof and our sidewalls with fiberglass. A lot of the manufacturers typically will do their roofs with TPO or rubber. Nexus, we do a seamless one-piece fiberglass roof. On the exterior, you'll notice instead of Phylon, we're using a smooth gel coat finish, vacuum bond laminated sidewall. On top of that, our floors are also all steel frame vacuum bond laminated. This coach measures 23 feet 7 inches. One nice thing about this coach is even though it's small, we give you extensive large storage. So you have plenty of room to divide or for your spare tire or for your luggage. There is no shortage of storage space on this 23-foot motorhome. Another nice feature that we've made standard on the Phantom by Nexus, when you go camping, you don't want to spend your time setting up. What we want to do is try and make everything just one touch, seamless as possible for you to touch a button and start camping. We've made no exceptions with our awning. You can imagine you pull into your campground, you push a button, in less than 30 seconds, voila, you're camping. This comes standard on every Phantom Class C produced by Nexus. The other point that I want to bring out to you on our exterior is the way we do our windows. Typically the manufacturers in the industry, they very simply put their window in and put a piece of caulk around it. Nexus takes us one step further, and what we do is we put your window in, we put a sealant, but most importantly, we do an automotive window seal. This you typically do not find in the Class Cs. On a Nexus, it's standard. Next, if you'll come on inside, I'd like to show you a few more features that we have that I hope you will enjoy and see as a benefit to you if you were to purchase. Hi, I'm inside the 23P by Nexus. A few things I'd like to point out is the fact, and I'll start in the cockpit, is the way we cut out the front end. Typically in a Class C, they'll just route out the front so that you can have access, partial access, in and out of the driver's seat. Again, at Nexus, we've taken the time to maximize the opening here, still giving you the cab over bunk, but we want to make sure you have ease of going in and out of the driver and passenger seat. You don't have to worry about bumping your head or crawling over to come into the living quarters. Another thing that we've done is we've upgraded our padding, as you'll notice, is a good 6 to 7 inches versus the competition where they like to cut a corner. This is a bed, people will be sleeping in it. Here we did not want to cut a quarter, so we've made it thicker and more plush so that when somebody is sleeping, they can enjoy a good night's sleep. Another thing that we've done in the Phantom is we've added extra storage. In a coach this size, you want to maximize every piece of space or every available piece of space so that you can have room and storage for your goods. You can put your DVDs, blankets, what have you, and we do 2 of them right across the overhead, but we do not interfere with your sleeping. The other thing that we've done is a 26-inch Vizio on a swing arm, comes standard with all the Phantom Class Cs. Vizio is the #1 selling flat screen in America. They're good for reliability, the picture's great, and more importantly, service. Again, you'll notice throughout this, service is what we're trying to come across with. If I can move to the back, we've taken the cabinets so that we can make sure that you have your DVD, your VCR, and so forth, all nicely tucked away. If you want to add a satellite, it's there for you. Moving on through, one thing we've done is maximize the space in here with the dinette. This is a full 80-inch horseshoe dinette that sets 5 comfortably. Very easy to make into a bed. You take the table, lay it down onto the cleats, move your pad over, voila, an 80-inch bed sleeps too comfortably. Moving on to the cabinetry, what we've done is we've outsourced our cabinets to the Amish. They are very good craftsmen. They take pride in what they do. So we partnered with an Amish company locally here, and they do all of our hardwood raised maple cabinetry with a glazing. Typically in a Class C, you'll find wrap cabinetries along with wrap styles. We've taken the extra money to make sure that you have beauty for years to come in your motorhome. Moving on to the back, we've taken every inch possible to make sure that although you have a corner queen bed, we have as much space possible so it's as easy as we possibly could make for both partners or what have you to come in and out of the sleeping area. On the overhead, we've done 4 overhead cabinets, again trying to maximize the storage throughout the coach. Another thing I'd like to show you is our shower. We've taken the extra money, instead of taking just a plastic shower curtain, we've taken a molded radius shower with a heavy-duty vinyl for a nice open and closing shower with a sky dome, so you have plenty of room when you're in here. I'm not a small guy, but as you can see, I've got plenty of room, plenty of headroom, a nice shower so you can rinse off before you start your day or before you end your day. One more thing I'd like to add on the commode area is we've taken a 3-piece accordion door, again swinging outward so that you have more space when you're in here for the time that you are, to maximize the space. Instead of just having a curtain that you typically would find on a travel trailer, we've upgraded to a 3-panel door. Last but not least, the kitchen area. Again, this is an area that people want to utilize the space as much as possible. On a 23-foot, we feel we've done that. First, we started with a real convection oven. When you come in, you typically find a convection microwave or a regular microwave that's half this size, that the customers are frustrated because they can't fit anything into it. You'll notice with this is a Frigidaire, and it is a full-size microwave. We still give you storage with adjustable cabinets so that you can have your box goods, your canned goods, along with underneath. We give you storage, drawers, another drawer, 2 drawers under the stove, and then again, as long as we can do this, we're going to do an extension for you, adding more countertop space. We go with 2-door, everything comes standard with a 2-door Norcold refrigerator. Stovetop is also standard. Last but not least, we've gone to a single lever, pull-out, stainless steel sink with a nice faucet so that it's easy for you to clean your pots and pans once you've cooked your dinner or your breakfast, what have you, before you can move on. One last thing I'd like to point out is our valances. We've taken the time to do a 2-tone upgraded vinyl soft touch package that comes standard. We also have, offer plenty of fabric choices, but we're finding more and more that the people like the upgraded look, and we want to give it to them. This also, everything comes with a nightshade on all Nexus product as a standard. Continuing on with the exterior of the Phantom 23P by Nexus is our rear cap. One thing that we took the time and engineering to do is, unlike the other manufacturers where you simply put your sidewall on and wrap it up over the roof, we've taken the time and engineering to do a molded top cap piece. This is a very important part of the coach, as is the roof, where it ties into your corners and across the back. So we felt it important enough to spend the extra time, money, and engineering to make sure that we have a nice secured sealed top part of the rear cap. On top of that, on every Phantom, you'll receive a standard backup camera. We do not cut any corners here, and you'll see from beginning to end, if it comes to safety and features that you'll most use, more than likely it'll be standard by Nexus. Another thing is the hitch. They all come standard with a 5,000-pound hitch so that you're ready to tow and go. If you follow me around to the side here, we've tried to make things simple so that when you're camping, that's exactly what you're doing. You're not taking time going through compartments and setting up. So we made it very easy at waist level. Instead of bending over or going underneath the camper to get your cord, it's right here at arm's level, so you can just pull out and plug in. Next, your gas fill. very simply and very easy to pull up to the pump and fill up your gas. The other feature that we have standard is when you pull into the campsite and you want to plug in for your television or your phone, it's easy access to do so. Same thing with your city or your camping fill. It's right here, easy and accessible to do. Another thing that comes standard on all of the Nexus product is a generator. No need to option it if you don't wish, but if you would like to upgrade or go to a bigger size generator, we certainly will accommodate you. But rest assured, on every Nexus product, you'll receive a 4.0 generator as standard. Checking the hot water heater, very simple. It's right here again at arm's length so that you can check and make sure everything's intact. Every Nexus that we build is on the E350 or the E450 chassis produced by Ford with a V10 engine. The other thing that we've made standard are the running boards. A lot of manufacturers offer them. It's an option. That's something that you're going to use every time you get in and out of your motorhome. We went ahead and made it standard. Another key feature that I'd like to point out is when you look at a Phantom Class C, this is something that we've just brought to the market, and it is a new, extensive, upgraded front cap. This is a molded front cap that not only covers the front, but it is an actually true fiberglass molded cap that comes over the front and wraps around the side. Other manufacturers will try and do an imitation front cap where they just simply put it on the front and you have a seam coming down both sides. When you're traveling across country and if you're in high winds and rains, over time with the seam right here going 55 miles an hour, the caulking will break down and you'll have a tendency of leaking. We've heard that time and time again. So what we've done again is taken the extra time, engineering, and money to assure that we have a good cap that will protect the front end from any potential leak. Thank you very much for taking the time to go through this motorhome with me. We look forward to trying to earn your business and most importantly, build your coach to the best of our ability with our craftsmen that we've employed here to make sure we do the best to build your dream. The only bad thing about this coach is it's sold, so you have to place your order now. Thank you.